Hello everyone, I'm Lucy, a member of the Knowledge Journey team. Today I want to talk to you about a fascinating and often perplexing phenomenon, why men chase Sigma females after losing them. This topic touches on deep psychological and philosophical insights, and I hope to inspire you with my perspective. Let's begin with a story. Imagine you are a man who has just ended a relationship with a Sigma female. She is the kind of woman who walks her own path, independent and self-sufficient. She doesn't conform to societal expectations, but instead carves out her own destiny. She's mysterious, intriguing, and possesses an inner strength that draws people to her like a magnet. In the beginning, the relationship was exhilarating. There was a sense of adventure, a challenge that made your heart race. Being with her felt like holding a wild, beautiful bird in your hands. But over time, the very qualities that made her so captivating also made her elusive. She was not one to cling or demand. She respected your space and expected the same in return. And perhaps in a moment of folly or misunderstanding, the relationship ended. At first, it might have seemed like a relief. The intensity, the independence, it was a lot to handle. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, you started to feel her absence more profoundly. The women you met after her seemed different, less vivid, less alive. You began to realize that you hadn't just lost a girlfriend, you had lost something irreplaceable. A unique soul who had touched your life in ways you were only beginning to understand. This is when the chasing begins. It's not just about wanting her back. It's about the realization that she brought out the best in you, challenged you to be more, to grow. It's the longing for that spark, that intensity that she brought into your life. It's the recognition that in losing her, you lost a part of yourself. And what about the Sigma female in this scenario? She moves forward with grace, carrying her experiences with her, but never letting them define her. She knows her worth and maintains her dignity. She is not one to look back because her eyes are set on the horizon, on the endless possibilities that the future holds. In this dance of realization and regret, there are profound lessons for all of us. For men, it's a reminder to cherish and appreciate the unique individuals in their lives, to recognize the value of a partner who is strong and independent. For women, it's a call to embrace their inner Sigma, to stand firm in their worth and never settle for less than they deserve. So my friends, as we delve into this topic, let's reflect on our own relationships, our own journeys. Let's learn from these stories and grow stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. After all, life is not just about the people we meet, but the lessons we learn from them. Thank you for joining me today on this exploration of the heart and mind. Let's embark on this knowledge journey together. 1. Defining Sigma females. Let's dive deeper into understanding what makes a Sigma female so unique and magnetic. Sigma females are not just independent, they are fiercely self-sufficient. They walk their own path, unapologetically true to themselves. In a world that often demands conformity, they stand out by their sheer will to live life on their own terms. Imagine Sarah, a woman who embodies these traits. She's confident, intelligent, and comfortable in her solitude. She doesn't need validation from others because she has already validated herself. Her confidence isn't just surface level. It's deeply rooted in her understanding of who she is and what she wants from life. This makes her not only intriguing, but also a bit intimidating. For many men, meeting a Sigma female like Sarah is a breath of fresh air. She doesn't play games, and she doesn't demand attention. She's a partner who supports, inspires, and challenges her partner to be the best version of themselves. Her independence isn't a wall. It's a foundation of strength that she invites others to stand upon. But like a rare and precious gem, her value is often only fully recognized when she's no longer around. The initial attraction to a Sigma female is intense, driven by the challenge and excitement of being with someone so unique and self-assured. Men find themselves drawn to her not just for her beauty or charm, but for the sheer force of her personality and the depth of her character. This is where our story begins to unfold. As we move forward, let's explore what happens when this unique and powerful dynamic is disrupted, when the Sigma female decides to walk away, and what this means for those who are left behind. The initial attraction. The allure of the Sigma female is undeniable. When you first meet a woman like Sarah, it's as if you've discovered a hidden treasure. Her confidence and independence are captivating. She doesn't need you, but she chooses to be with you, and that choice makes you feel special, valued. In the early days of the relationship, there's a sense of adventure. Being with her is like embarking on an exciting journey, full of new experiences and insights. She challenges you, not in a confrontational way, but in a manner that pushes you to grow, to become better. Her unconventional approach to life and relationships is refreshing. She doesn't adhere to societal norms or expectations. Instead, she follows her own compass. Imagine those late-night conversations where she shares her dreams, her fears, her philosophies. She inspires you with her wisdom, her depth of understanding. It's intoxicating, being with someone who is not only your partner, but also your muse, your equal, your confidant. But this intensity, this challenge, can also be overwhelming. For some, the very qualities that make her so attractive can also be intimidating. The independence that drew you in can start to feel like a barrier. You might begin to question your place in her life, feeling like you're not needed, that she's perfectly fine without you. And this is where the cracks begin to show. The very qualities that made you fall in love with her might start to feel like too much to handle. The relationship becomes a delicate balance of admiration and insecurity, excitement and fear. It's a high-stakes game, and not everyone is equipped to play it for the long haul. As we transition into the next part of our discussion, let's delve into what happens when this balance is tipped, when the relationship reaches a breaking point, and how the Sigma female's unique approach to life influences the aftermath. 3. The breakup and its impact. When a relationship with a Sigma female ends, it's rarely dramatic. Sigma females like Sarah handle breakups with a level of grace and composure that is both admirable and heartbreaking. They don't engage in petty arguments or emotional manipulation. Instead, they communicate their feelings clearly, honestly, and move forward with dignity. Imagine the scenario. After many deep conversations and mutual attempts to make things work, it becomes clear that the relationship is no longer sustainable. Sarah doesn't beg or plead. She calmly explains her decision, leaving no room for ambiguity. Her respect for herself and her partner is evident in every word she speaks. The aftermath of this breakup is profound. For the man involved, it's a shock to the system. The absence of drama makes the loss feel even more significant. There are no angry words to replay in your mind, no messy scenes to distract you from the cold, hard reality that she's gone. It's just you, left to reflect on what was and what could have been. Her absence is like a void, a space that was once filled with her energy, her wisdom, her presence. You start to realize how much she influenced your life, how her strength and independence pushed you to be better. The quiet strength she showed in leaving only highlights the depth of what you've lost. In the next part of our discussion, we'll explore the phase of realization and regret. How does one come to terms with the loss of someone as unique as a Sigma female? What are the psychological underpinnings of this journey of self-discovery and understanding? Let's delve into the complexities of realizing what you had only after it's gone. Realization and regret. As time passes, the weight of the breakup begins to sink in. The initial relief or distraction fades, and what's left is a growing sense of regret. You start to see the relationship in a new light, understanding the depth of what you had with Sarah. This phase is often marked by a profound sense of loss and longing. You remember the late-night talks, the shared dreams, and the way she made you feel alive and understood. You realize that the women you've met since the breakup don't measure up to her. They lack the same depth, the same strength, the same ability to challenge and inspire you. Psychologically, this is a journey of self-discovery. You start to understand the true value of what you had, the qualities that made her a Sigma female. Her independence, her confidence, her refusal to settle were the very things that made the relationship so special. You see now that losing her wasn't just losing a partner. It was losing a part of yourself, a part that she helped you discover and nurture. The regret can be overwhelming. You might replay moments in your mind, wondering what you could have done differently. You might feel a deep sense of longing for the connection you once had, a connection that feels irreplaceable. But this realization is also an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to learn from your mistakes, to understand what you truly value in a partner, and to strive to be the kind of person who can nurture and appreciate such a unique relationship. In the next part of our discussion, we'll explore the pursuit that often follows this realization. Why do men feel compelled to chase Sigma females after losing them? What drives this need to reconnect and reclaim what was lost? Let's delve into the psychological motivations behind this chasing behavior. 5. The pursuit and chasing behavior. Once the realization sets in, the pursuit begins. The void left by a Sigma female is not easily filled, and the desire to reclaim what was lost becomes a powerful motivator. But why do men chase Sigma females after losing them? What drives this behavior? The answer lies in the unique qualities of the Sigma female and the profound impact she has on those around her. When you've experienced a relationship with someone like Sarah, you've encountered a rare kind of connection. Her independence and strength challenge you, inspire you, and push you to grow. Losing her means losing a source of deep emotional and intellectual stimulation. Men chase Sigma females because they recognize the irreplaceable value she brought into their lives. It's not just about rekindling romance. It's about reclaiming a partnership that elevated them, a bond that made them feel more alive, more understood. The Sigma female's ability to balance independence with deep connection creates a sense of fulfillment that is hard to find elsewhere. Imagine a man who realizes this loss. Every date he goes on, every new person he meets, serves as a reminder of what he had with Sarah. The conversations feel shallow, the connections less profound. He starts to see that the spark he felt with her was not just chemistry, but a meeting of minds and souls. This realization ignites the chase. It's driven by a hope to rekindle that unique connection, to once again be in the presence of someone who truly understands and challenges him. The pursuit is fueled by the desire to regain that sense of fulfillment and to correct the mistakes of the past. However, this chasing behavior is not always welcomed or reciprocated. Sigma females, with their strong sense of self-worth and independence, do not easily revert to past relationships. They move forward with their lives, carrying their experiences with them, but not letting them define their future. For them, the decision to end a relationship is final, rooted in a deep understanding of what is best for their growth and happiness. In our next segment, we will delve into how Sigma females respond to this pursuit. What does it mean for them to be chased by someone they've moved on from? How do they maintain their dignity and self-respect in the face of persistent attempts to win them back? Let's explore the Sigma female's perspective and the lessons we can learn from their strength and resilience. 6. The Sigma female's response. When a Sigma female like Sarah is pursued after a breakup, her response is typically one of calm composure. She's not swayed by grand gestures or emotional pleas. Instead, she stands firm in her decision, guided by a deep understanding of her worth and what she wants from life. For a Sigma female, the end of a relationship is a time for reflection and growth. She doesn't look back because her focus is on moving forward. Her strength lies in her ability to understand that while the past has shaped her, it does not define her. She carries the lessons learned, but does not allow them to hold her back. Imagine Sarah receiving messages and calls from her ex, trying to rekindle the relationship. She listens, she acknowledges the emotions involved, but she does not waver. Her response is measured and respectful, but firm. She knows that revisiting the past would not serve her growth or happiness. Her dignity remains intact because she values herself too much to settle for anything less than what she deserves. This doesn't mean she's cold or unfeeling. On the contrary, her decisions are driven by a deep sense of self-awareness and a desire for genuine connection. She knows that true fulfillment comes from relationships that are balanced and mutually respectful. She doesn't entertain the idea of getting back together because she understands that what's broken cannot always be fixed, and some paths are best left untraveled. Her response is a powerful lesson in self-respect and personal growth. It teaches us that moving forward is not about forgetting the past, but about learning from it and using those lessons to build a better future. For men, it's a reminder that chasing after someone who has moved on is often futile. it's better to respect their decision and focus on personal growth and understanding. As we approach the conclusion of our discussion, let's consider the broader lessons for both genders. What can we learn from this dynamic between Sigma females and those who chase them? How can we apply these insights to our own relationships and personal journeys? Let's explore these questions and wrap up our exploration with some final thoughts. The phenomenon of men chasing Sigma females after losing them offers profound lessons for both men and women. It's a story of self-discovery, personal growth, and the value of genuine connection. For men, the key takeaway is to cherish and appreciate the unique individuals in their lives. Recognize the value of a partner who is strong, independent, and self-assured. Understand that these qualities are not barriers, but foundations of a deep and meaningful relationship. The pursuit after a breakup often stems from realizing too late what you had. Instead, strive to recognize and nurture these qualities while you still have the chance. Appreciate your partner's independence and support her growth, knowing that a balanced and mutually respectful relationship is the most fulfilling. For women, the story of the Sigma female is a call to embrace your inner strength and independence. Know your worth and never settle for less than you deserve. Stand firm in your decisions and understand that moving forward is a sign of strength, not weakness. The Sigma female's journey teaches us that true fulfillment comes from within, and that the right partner will appreciate and support your independence. Embrace your unique qualities and use them to build relationships that are balanced and mutually enriching. In conclusion, the dynamic between Sigma females and those who chase them is a powerful reminder of the importance of self-awareness, respect, and personal growth in relationships. It teaches us that true connection is not about dependency, but about mutual support and respect. As we navigate our own relationships, let's carry these lessons with us, striving to build connections that are deep, meaningful, and fulfilling. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Let's continue our knowledge journey together, learning, growing, and inspiring each other every step of the way. Conclusion. As we wrap up our exploration of why men chase Sigma females after losing them, we are reminded of the profound lessons embedded in these dynamics. The journey we've discussed is one of self-discovery, personal growth, and the recognition of true value in relationships. The Sigma female, with her independence, strength, and self-assuredness, is a beacon of what it means to live authentically. She teaches us that the foundation of any meaningful relationship is mutual respect and the courage to be oneself. Her story is a testament to the power of self-worth and the importance of moving forward with dignity and grace. For men, this narrative highlights the necessity of appreciating the unique qualities in your partner while you still have the chance. It's about understanding that a strong, independent woman is not a threat, but a partner who can elevate and inspire you. Cherish her, support her growth, and recognize the deep value she brings to your life. For women, the Sigma female's journey is a call to embrace your strengths and never settle for less than you deserve. Know that your worth is not determined by anyone else, but by your own understanding of who you are. Stand firm in your decisions and continue to move forward, knowing that true fulfillment comes from within and that the right partner will honor and appreciate your independence. As we reflect on these insights, let's carry them forward into our own lives. Let's strive to build relationships that are balanced, respectful, and deeply meaningful. Remember that life is a journey of continuous learning and growth, and every experience, whether joyful or painful, is an opportunity to become wiser and more compassionate. Thank you for joining me today on this thought-provoking exploration. Together, let's continue our knowledge journey, learning from each other and growing stronger with every step. Until next time, stay true to yourself, embrace your journey, and cherish the unique connections that enrich your life.